Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today, and guess why, you guys? Can you take a guess? I think you know why. It's because it is the best day of the week, guys. It is RWBY Day. I cannot wait to see what is going to happen next in these episodes. If you're joining me early today, you already know what that means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so much, and as always, I'm sending up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in the description down below. And if you are watching me on YouTube today, please, pretty please, be sure to like the video. And also, if you could subscribe to my channel, that would make me very, very happy. So, all right, guys. Last time, oh my God. I should know that any time we're dancing and having fun and just having like some us time, it's about to go to heck. It is about to go to heck. And boy, did it spectacularly go to heck in the last episode. So first off, I just want to say the Ren and Nora kiss was everything. And honestly, like when I got thinking about it, that's the first time we ever seen them kiss. I think, like, after some of the events previously where we kind of saw them, like, hand-holding and everything, I could just kind of assume they were, like, together now. But then, like, once they kind of started having the argument about the bees, which, you know, quickly became, like, what are we really talking about here? I'm thinking that perhaps they had not really solidified anything, and that was, like, their first kind of, like, hey, let's be more than friends. I think they're already kind of more than friends. But I mean, that's what the argument was about, was like, and I love that we also got like some substantial talk about the bees in the episode, you know. It's like, I feel like a lot of ships sometimes are just like, there's evidence, but they leave it kind of open enough to kind of be up for interpretation. And it's still kind of, it's still kind of, they didn't come out and say anything solid, if that's not your thing. But I mean, I think the bees is probably next to Ren and Nora is like one of the ones that at least the show writers have put enough, kind of spotlight on, to be slightly more official. That's just my opinion. If that's not your ship, don't be mad. Don't be mad. It's okay. You can ship whoever you like. Whatever sprinkles your donuts. That's fine by me. I do kind of ship the bees though. I'm sorry, but I do. I'm not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. I'm loving what we're getting. Particularly, and this is one thing I wanted to say, it's kind of interesting how they've, Yang and Blake have had kind of a hard time of relating to one another and have had some real tumultuous times over the last few volumes. And we're finally now in this good spot. And we saw like their conversation, even when they had disagreements, was like one of the most thoughtful and peaceful and rational ones that actually led to something productive happening, which was them telling Robyn what was really going on and hopefully actually getting somewhere instead of feeding into this like comedy of errors, except it's not funny, it's not a comedy, of misunderstandings about what's really going on between these different parties, and that's why everything keeps escalating. And of course, you know, when you have someone who's in there purposefully exploiting that misunderstanding, that kind of lack of trust, lack of communication, it makes it especially hard, you know. Not saying that it was just an easy fix, and although it is a shame that we couldn't have just had a little bit more communication between like Ironwood and Robyn and everything, because I feel like if both parties knew exactly what the other had in mind, I mean, we know what Robyn has in mind, but, you know, if there was just a little bit more leeway here, you know, I feel like, it would not be this bad. The lack of trust and cooperation and everything probably would not have even gotten to this point. And I get that what Ironwood's working on is so important, particularly to him, but, you know, he is thinking of, you know, the greater good and what he's doing, even if sometimes he loses sight of like the lesser good that is still good and important and needs attention. Not even like lesser good is a greater and lesser is what I was going for, but it's not like it's much like what Nora was saying. It's not like these needs are any less important in like your everyday life, you know. If people are suffering, then people are suffering, whether it's by Salem's hand or by the choices made by higher ups that tend to have an effect on people who are not being properly considered in all of those decisions. So, you know, I think they do a great job of showing that, like, Ironwood genuinely he really does want to make a difference. He's not like a Jacques who just is doing all this for his own gain and just does not give a fudge about who he has to trample on in the process. Like, won the election by literal bloodshed. Don't get me started. Take a breath. I'm going to be taking a lot of breaths in this episode, you guys. I'm going to be breathing pretty heavy because, oh yes, guess who's going to dinner? Our crew is going to what I can only assume is going to be an incredibly uncomfortable dinner. We'll get through it, guys. We'll get through it. It's all going to be all right. It's all going to be okay. Long story short, guys, because this is starting to get to be a long intro, there's just a lot of great points and bad decisions made for the right reasons on both sides. You know, I mean, it's kind of hard because, like, I haven't really seen Robyn do an awful lot of, like, bad stuff, but they have said that, like, oh, she's kind of like a vigilante at this point. So, you know, both of their methods, like hers and Ironwood's methods, may sometimes not be the absolute best or highest moral ways to go about these things. But both have very, very, very good reasons. I also really love the talk between Oscar and Ironwood. And I don't know, I mean, they have mentioned a few times that, like, Oz and Oscar are, like, melding, but I don't know if that's happened yet. And I like to think that's just pure Oscar. That's just wisdom and wise but innocent ideals of this wonderful boy who we are just very blessed to have in our lives right now. So, all right, guys, I'm sure there's much more than that, you know, if I notice stuff along the way, I'll shout it out. You know I will. So what do you say we go ahead and we get started on these next few episodes of RWBY? Let's go. Yes, we're getting a theme up in here first. Oh my god, guys. So you guys know that I don't put these soundtracks on my iTunes until I've done the soundtrack reaction at the end of the volumes. I'm dying to put volume 7. Just from what I've heard so far, I know there's at least like 3 going on my running playlist. But this morning I was running and I was listening to, the last volume 1 opening theme is called, like, I think it's called Rising. I don't know all the titles, I just know the songs. Oh yes, they actually, by the way, like, I was wondering what was going on with Watts last time. They actually did show him. I went back and looked, and they actually did show him, like, messing with the election. Because I'm like, I can't believe that's just people who all changed their minds and voted with like 10 seconds left. No, he straight up messed. He straight up messed with the election to make Jacques win. Anywho, so I was listening to Rising while I was running. Oh, that's such a good. This one is too. I can't wait to have this on the playlist. But I was listening to it, and just like now that I know the lyrics and I've focused on it so in depth in the soundtrack reaction, it's such a great song that gets you going. But at the same time, like, the lyrics gonna make me tear up now, which is what happens with a lot of RWBY songs on my running play and just in general. And so here I am, like, running, and I'm like trying not to tear up. Just funny little image for you.
Only my father would turn a hostile takeover into a fluffy PR move.
Oh boy.
He said he just wanted to break bread and hash things out. Maybe it won't be so bad. We do want the general to start opening up to these people, right?
Yeah, but on his terms.
Yeah,
It's
not
going to be
this
locked in a room at his rival's own dinner party. Jacques says he's happy to moderate, but all that really means is he'll be the one controlling the conversation.
Right.
Hard to imagine how that's gonna play out. I still can't believe he won. Robyn was supposed to be the people's champion, wasn't she? There's just too many coincidences.
She's
You really think your dad might have something to do with Salem?
she's
I
on
think
to it
my
already.
father would do whatever it takes to win.
And we should do the same.
Meaning,
Well, no one knows your dad better than you. And out of everyone going tonight, I'd say you're the only one who could snoop around the house and not be questioned. If Jacques Schnee is up to something, I think we should know what it is.
Okay. You could do this, Weiss. You could do this. Oh, God, I just hate anytime she has to interact with this rotten man. But you know what? Ruby's got a point. Oh, rolling on up to the party. Yes, I wish it was that fun. It's not. Okay. Rolling up in the...
Smile for the cameras.
sir, with all due respect, you'd have to pay me.
Give her a raise, please. Give this woman a raise for what she's about to do. This is not a happy task for any member of the Weiss family to have to go back. Oh.
Everyone.
Where's Klein?
What an interesting way to say, hello, dear brother. How have
Where's
you been?"
Klein? What did you do with
I'm
him?
afraid you won't find him here. Where does that go? I
Is he
can't
okay?
imagine why.
Poor Klein.
General,
Is he
exactly
alright?
how large do you think our dining room table is?
I happen to know it's enormous, but most of my guests will be on standby in case the council requests additional eyewitnesses. Until then, I'm sure they'll be happily celebrating your father's victory.
Oh, everyone put on your big fake smiles. Oh, God.
For those of you joining us in the dining room, please follow me.
Wish us luck.
I mean, they already invited you, didn't they?
Care for a drink, sir?
No, he does not. No, sweetie.
No, thanks.
Yes,
I
Paul,
think I'll
honey.
just stick to patrolling the grounds.
They're a good choice, sweetheart. I'm so proud of
Words
them.
out of my mouth.
Right, well, don't wander off, don't break anything, and be ready in case the general calls on you.
Right. Be ready, I think.
Let's see
Just
them
in
out of
general.
the house.
Counterpoint, how about we do wander off, consider breaking things, and then all that other stuff?
Be in
Yes.
touch.
She's like, I'm on
Dear
it.
sister, I was hoping we could use this time to catch up. Oh, I have to know. Why did you go through so much trouble to leave home only to come crawling back?
Oh, no. You're not going to provoke her. You're not going to
This
provoke
might be a
her.
problem.
No.
General Ironwood.
He's like, I'll just take my order,
Please.
please.
Have
Oh,
a
it's a
seat.
big table. It is a big table. We wouldn't want too close quarters in here.
Councilwoman Camilla.
Councilwoman Hill would have had a nice ring to it. Though I suppose I should just be grateful I got invited to the table.
Miss Hill.
Penny,
that
please don't
visit
shut her
of
down.
yours is precisely why we're grateful to have you with us tonight.
He can't say anything
What
sincere.
is she doing here?
What we're all doing here, James, addressing the concerns of our kingdom. Which means we have much to discuss.
Indeed. I was hoping we could start by...
Are we safe with her here, by the way?
Let's. Oh my God,
Could
no!
cause
Don't
some
start this.
confusion regarding her involvement in that horrific massacre.
As the
Shut
official report
up.
stated, that footage was doctored. Penny
Right,
is
they have
completely
proof.
under my control.
Which is concerning, I think.
Oh, that's. But
Concerning?
she's not. She's
Let's
her
talk about
own
exactly what it
person.
is you control.
She's her own Penny. She's
This
not.
kid plays off.
We need to do something.
Yeah.
What was that?
Nora. Nora's like, you didn't even have to ask.
Absolutely, I'm sure the company is lucky to have you. But if you'll pardon me,
And where exactly is it that you're going?
Careful! Messy food coming through!
Right, the company has promised me a home.
Tower of sandwiches.
Care for a drink?
Don't mind if I do.
Oh, there we go.
I'm going to go get some more.
Oh! Incoming! Oh! Cause a scene. There we go. It still worked out. It still worked out because he still got. He looks better that way. If I'm being honest.
Excuse me.
No one does it like our crew, you guys. Oh, that was everything. That's a special moment that I'm gonna just bottle up and put inside my heart.
You've operated with a fair amount of autonomy for the past few years, James. But what we need now is for you to work with us.
Sir, I have...
It's obvious that no kingdom intends to declare war on Atlas. We had no involvement in the incident at Haven. We have proof our drones weren't acting on orders at Beacon. At this point, the closure of Atlas borders is only serving to hurt our relations with the rest of the world.
The rest of the world? It's hurting us. The people of Atlas are suffering, and they want to know why.
Quite right, Miss Hill. I'm afraid there's more than just your choices that have brought harm to our citizens as of late. Have your forces found any additional evidence as to who is slaughtering innocent civilians down in Mantle?
That is an ongoing investigation, the details of which are classified, I'm afraid.
I'm afraid of the ever-growing list of classified information you seem to be keeping. I asked our fellow councilman here to shed some light on your Amity Coliseum project, and as it turns out, they know about as much as I do.
Even you don't know?
The Amity project will help with all of the issues you present. But you have to understand that discretion is a top priority at this time.
Are you saying
it's just hard to say
You can't just buy trust like everyone else. You have to earn it.
Oh, honey. No one could blame her. No one could blame her. Oh, and he was counting. Counting on twisting the knife on her.
General,
oh my God.
You have spent what little trust this council had left in you. The hacker who turned Atlas drones against us was never captured. Whoever's been murdering your critics is still at large. How are we supposed to give you our trust when you've given us nothing as of late?
That's not what...
Winter.
You're not, sweetheart. It's okay. You're not helping, baby. We all understand why, but it's okay. It's just don't. Winter. Oh God, who wouldn't be set off? You know what I mean? I'm set off. I'm not even his kid. Oh my Lord. A lot of interesting family portraits up in there.
Schnee? Is everything okay?
I'm fine, thank you. Keep up the great work.
Weiss is probably like the only one that even bothers to talk to the people serving in this house. I feel like that's they probably don't get great treatment.
Hello, darling.
Mom? Was that the mom? Was that the mom? Am I being crazy? Oh, look at Penny.
I just let my emotions get the better of me.
What do you mean?
You wouldn't understand.
Oh.
Don't know if that's necessarily.
No. What I mean is,
she didn't mean it that way.
This place holds a lot of memories for me specifically.
Got
I
it.
thought I was in control of it.
That's what she meant.
You heard me. I sounded like a petulant child.
I thought you sounded fine. You were just speaking from your heart.
And that is precisely the problem. I should have just stayed in line.
Well,
I guess you're right. I don't understand.
Speaking from your heart's a good thing, but you could tell Jacques he knew what he was doing. He knew he plays people.
I couldn't come down for your party. I'm afraid I'm not feeling well.
Oh my God, we're actually getting to meet her?
It's okay, Mom.
Mom. Oh,
What
she...
are you doing in your father's office?
Just looking for something I left.
Okay. Oh, his portrait is so sickening.
Left. You left.
Oh, she's not okay. She's not alright. You can tell by her face.
Why?
Because I think you may have done something. Something wrong.
I thought we all simply assumed that at this point.
Yes, well, some of us are trying to do something about it.
Oh. Oh. Oh, I see. Oh, be something, and she's doing something, all right, but she's doing that, and
He started locking
dear.
his home computer.
Okay. Oh, oh, Mom,
Still
you
has
can help.
blind spots.
Mom, you are perceptive.
You put a camera in here?
I put them in every room of this house. For our
Oh my
safety, in case I ever need it.
In case she ever needed
Come back to stay, have you?
evidence or leverage.
No.
She wants her to get away. Oh my God. What a horrible thing to have to literally let your child go in order for them to be safe.
Came by. I'm afraid your father may be involved in something more dangerous than he realizes.
Mom, can you describe the man for us? Because that would help a lot. Oh, never mind. There's the camera.
Weiss, please don't forget about your brother.
Whitley
He's-
has nothing to do with me.
He's a victim.
Of course not. You left him alone. With us.
Oh, he's hurting too, guys. He might be a little twit sometimes, but he's a victim here too. And he is handling this. And
Who are you?
oh, now we're gonna get some. Wow, Mom came through. Mom is not all right. She is suffering, but I'll tell you what, she sees a little bit more than I think perhaps we or I gave her credit for. She's not just out of it. She's trying to make sure that she has some protection, perhaps some leverage or evidence of what's really going on in that house. Thank God she did. Think of that. Uh-oh. Oh, so that's with him standing against the Atlas Academy. Oh my God.
Hey, Mom, it's snowing.
I have a feeling something bad's about to happen. This isn't this. Oh, oh no. Hang on. Let me see exact, because I was talking over that part. I want to see exactly what he was doing one more time. What was he? He was doing something on his phone, wasn't he? He did that. Let's take a look. Okay, he's standing. What is he doing? He's clicking. He's doing something. And now everything's going. Those things are going dark. Okay. And the rain has now turned to snow. And now this... Oh, I'm scared for this child to go outside and look at the snow.
It's snowing.
Who is with me? I'm afraid. I have no idea what just happened, but I have a feeling it is bad. Oh, does the mom have a name? They probably said it before. Maybe are they gonna show it in here? Probably not. This is like all the, I don't know if they have the voice actor names in here. So wait. Hang on, guys. I need to know. You guys know how I am with names. I'll look for the Willow. Is that her name? Willow? Schnee? That's such a pretty name. Willow. And that one isn't like winter themed either. Maybe it is. I don't know what are willow trees do they have like winter significance? I don't know. I have no idea. But wow, Willow is her name. So I gotta say, guys, the stuff with the mom is even more upsetting than I thought. because we knew she was an alcoholic, and we knew that she had really just resigned herself from life in general, which is heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking that she couldn't be there for her kids more, and that her life is such a mess. And things have, especially when we know from one of the World of Remnants now that her dad, the one who originally owned the company, seems like a genuinely good person. So like her life up to that point, I'm assuming, was probably not horrible, and then just got completely flushed down the toilet. All right, before we get started, let me just say it was really good to meet Willow. But it was very sad because the impression I get, I kind of pictured her as being so resigned from the situation that she didn't even have any idea what was going on. And now I see that she's so out of it. She is struggling with addiction issues, but she has enough awareness of what's going on to be afraid for her life. And I gotta say, those two elements combined, it's just absolutely heartbreaking. And I feel awful for her. I feel awful for her family, because I feel awful for her that she seemingly in this situation is just so helpless, and how that affected her, but also how it affected her children, because it's, I don't want to veer off and get into like a whole big spiel about like family abuse, but it's you know, I'll get into it another time because we have another episode to get into, but you know, just like her line about Whitley being, you left him alone in this house. So even though they're all in the house together, it's like they are all just helpless victims of the dad. And I'll tell you what, guys, it just is, it's heartbreaking. It's absolutely heartbreaking for me. And I really want to see something done about it. I know these kinds of things don't happen overnight, but boy, if we could come out of this series at least with just some hope for the victims in this family, because they really are. And I don't know what Jacques' story is. You know, he might have a real troubled past too that maybe he could get help about. But just, oh God, oh man. All right, guys, that was a informative but heartbreaking and frustrating episode. I would say the highlight of that episode for me, I am glad that we met the mom, but thank God we had the Nora sandwich scene. And I gotta say, Whitley, as much of a twit as he is a victim, and him acting this way is his way of dealing with the trauma he's endured. You know, some people have left in my comments that, like, you know, they each sibling dealt with it in their own way. You know, Winter went and started her stint with Ironwood, and Weiss went off and wanted to become a huntress, and Whitley kind of leaned into the abusive tactics, you know, and started mimicking that behavior from his father. I'm guessing in an attempt to get his father's approval and love. So yeah, it's pretty depressing, guys. But I gotta say, it's this kind of stuff that makes me so invested and so interested. And honestly, like, I just think it has so many like real life, you know, there's people watching this who like need to see, you know what I mean? Like, it helps with healing, you know what I mean? It's not for nothing. And that's why, like, I broke down during the Monty song in the last soundtrack reaction, because like, it's more than a show. It's more than a show. It's a great show, but it's more than a show. So, all right, guys, I've officially teared up before we're even done with the reaction. So we need to get started. We need to get started on the next episode. Let's go. Yes, here we go. Back to the groovin'. Oh my God, we needed they weren't even, what do you call those? Like finger sandwiches? I don't know. They were rolled up like little, there's a name for them. I don't know. They sell them at Walmart. Pinwheels. They're like little pinwheel sandwiches. There we go. I don't know what they were. finger sandwiches, probably. But that scene just when we cut to Nora being like, yes, let me mess stuff up. Oh, she is everything. I need her. Also, I didn't get to say it before I started the reaction, but Penny. Oh, we need to stop this nonsense about deactivating Penny. And even though there's proof, you guys know how this kind of thing goes. Once something's out there, it can be very hard for people to change their minds. It's like flypaper, you know? It's like, it's gonna be tough to try and use reason to prove her innocence after Jacques has already, after Watts and Tyrion and Jacques combined have already put that out there. You know what I mean? And Jacques is in on it. I don't know if he knows everything they did, but he made a deal. He might not have, I don't know. I'll give him benefit of the doubt. Maybe he didn't know the whole plan, but he probably did. He probably just does not give a fudge. Oh, all right, let's do this. Let's do this. Oh boy. So something bad is going on, guys. Can we agree?
What's going on? Is the heat
oh, it's all.
too?
He turned off all the.
Turn the heat off. Would they?
Oh no. That's what happened.
Since the day you were appointed headmaster, there have been Atlesians who are skeptical of one man holding 2 council seats.
Yes, which is exactly why we have checks and balances.
We are supposed to, but lately you've been running roughshod all over them, making unilateral decisions without us.
Councilman, I never
Hard,
intended.
because
What
he
people intend and what
is
they
making
do aren't always the same,
decisions.
What? For how long? My
There you go.
authorization? Check it again.
Oh, so they are doing some of
Councilman
this
Schnee.
without
Yes,
his
I,
knowledge.
Agree with everything that was just said. No
It's
further
convincing.
I'm
Oh
not
my
quite
God.
done yet. You're
Oh,
afraid of
boy.
something, General. Aren't
See
you?
how they've all been
I think
pitted
it's
against
pretty
each other,
obvious,
though?
Miss Hill.
And there's like
I'm
just
trying
enough
to prevent Atlas from
truths.
becoming another beacon, another haven.
Yet you don't trust your own council to help you? Operating in secret? These are the actions of somebody who's hiding something.
I'm not hiding anything.
Let's put it to the test then.
I mean, well, what
You're all aware of my
happened?
semblance.
I don't want to tell Jacques,
Let's
but
settle it here and now.
oh no,
General Ironwood.
she's gonna use her truth
Here
serum.
and now.
Oh, what? I mean, oh, thank
Got the
God.
wrong man on trial. I know you've been framing Ironwood, who rigged the election. And my father does too.
Oh, snap. She's got evidence.
For what? That's impossible. Dr.
There
Watts
we
died
go.
in the Paladin incident years ago. What is this?
Oh, stick it, please.
Play it.
Play it!
That bastard is costing me more money every day. I'd lay off every employee in Mantle if I wasn't trying to get their damn votes for this council seat. What?
Say that again?
Have your cake and eat it too.
You're going down.
James Ironwood never recognized my genius. After everything I gave him, he still disgraced me. I simply wish to return the favor. What's in it for me? A seat on the council. All I need is your login credentials to the Atlas network. Life a waking nightmare, and I will guarantee you victory at the polls by giving the.
I'm not happy that this happened. I'm just happy it's coming to the light.
If you will.
Oh.
I always knew you were a good scientist, Arthur. But I never knew you were such a good salesman.
Enough.
Oh.
That is... I can explain that.
Oh. What's the matter? What's the matter?
Jacques, take your seat.
Sit down. Oh, you think you can run? Oh, baby, we got a night ready for you.
You're under arrest.
Oh, she can do that now. Ah! Oh scene was everything. That scene was everything. And now, oh poop. Oh no, that's what it was about. Oh, now it's too loud.
The situation here is getting
That's what it was about. We're trying to. He's playing people. He's playing people, and because of everything going on, it's just all too easy. Oh look who just entered the chat. Great.
I knew you'd stoop low to get what you wanted, Jacques. But this
is all a great leap, James.
No.
Oh, great!
Simple, really. Now that
There's
I know
Alice!
Arthur Watts is alive, working with a madman like Tyrion Kalos, it would be easy for someone like him to coordinate an unthinkably heinous act like the one in that warehouse. Watts designed Mantle's entire security network. He used that access to hack the surveillance system. And frame someone else for the job.
Penny, oh, it's okay, baby girl. Your friends are
All
here.
while stealing an election. And once you became a councilman, your newly granted clearance gave you a backdoor into Atlas's secure network. But you probably hadn't even considered that, had you?
The people that died that night, their blood is on your hands.
Jacques Schnee must be tried. Not only for treason, but as an accessory to murder.
These are outrageous
He
accusations.
probably did not know about the killing.
I had nothing to do.
Only?
Oh, you should stop talking.
What else will he be able to do with the access Jacques given him?
With enough
Shut
time,
off the heat?
Whatever he wants.
Yeah. Yep. So he didn't know about the killing. Like, to be fair, even though he is still a piece of human trash.
Wait, what? What do you mean the heat has gone off?
The heat is gone off.
I didn't know he was planning this.
You are going to shut your mouth and get
There you
the
go.
grid up and running again.
Do what she says.
Informed that we can't get into the system. It's
Been hacked. It's been locked off by the person you got in bed with to win the election.
People are going to die.
Yep. And you'll have more deaths on your head, but you won't because we're gonna save people. We're gonna fix this. It's bad because
He's using
Atlas is
Jacques'
cold.
credentials. We can follow that activity on the network if he's found his way into the Amity system. No. The secret is safe.
Okay, good.
If he learns about Amity,
It's gonna be. Yeah.
Can you block his access?
I think we should
he's
let
already
them
starting to
in
lock
on-
us.
Can we trace him somehow? Find out where he's hiding?
He's going to be mobile.
Question.
We need his access point. We need to get him out in the open.
Okay, so let
Okay.
me get this straight. Yep. Still here, everyone.
She's right
How would a
there.
disgraced scientist and disappeared serial killer find each other, General? Why would they target
We
you?
should tell her.
And
We should
why
tell
are
her.
you working so hard
We should tell
to
her.
hide the Amity Communications Tower from them.
We should tell her.
You know?
Oh yeah, because yeah. Ooh, we let a little bit of info out there.
Please disperse. For your own safety.
See, that's. You see how maybe that's not gonna. Yeah, see. Oh dear, guys, get out! Please get out of here, please, my precious people, please get out of here and get somewhere safe. Oh no! And of course, because people are super mad and super upset and cold. Oh boy! But see, it's just a really good example of doing a lot of things for great reasons, like having the scary-looking soldiers come in and be like, disperse for your own safety, and it's like, well, let's try and keep them safe. But see, that's not. You're not making people feel safe that
I
way.
used to think you were hiding something to protect yourself, but I can tell there's something much bigger going on here.
Tell her.
Now I think it's to protect something else. Us.
I think they're
Atlas,
kind of happy
maybe
this is
even
coming
all
out.
of Remnant.
And maybe
They're
she'll
afraid of what
help
might happen if you
you.
tell the truth.
General,
They're like really
we're all
talking
over
right
Mantle.
now.
The air fleet's doing everything they can, but they can't easily target Grimm in the city without risking casualties.
Okay.
This
This.
is what I was afraid would happen.
Yeah. Yep.
Sir, we need
We can
ground
fix
support
this.
now.
What we need is to start evacuating Mantle. If it's completely overrun, it's not going to be safe anywhere. Use the fleet
If I move the fleet, then Atlas is vulnerable.
Atlas is vulnerable already to Grimm.
I tried to keep the kingdom safe. Okay. And now we're losing everything.
Take a breath. We're here to help you. You're gonna be all right.
Earlier, you asked for my advice.
I wanted Ozpin's advice.
And his advice probably would have been to keep your secrets.
Keep the secrets would have been the advice.
You already knew that wasn't the right course.
Yep.
You had a new plan.
It's time to give up on that plan. It's all falling apart.
The panic you were worried about, it's already happening.
Yes.
The secrets you're keeping, they're about to be in the open anyway.
Yep.
It's time.
It's time. It is time.
Tell the truth.
Be honest. We're here.
We can do this together.
They're there. I'm not there. But I'm here.
Thank you. Oscar, I think it's time you get back to the academy.
I think you're right.
Miss Hill, Councilman Sleet, Councilwoman Camilla, there are some things you need to know about.
Yes.
Let's figure out how we can help Mantle. Together.
Yes.
Call to transport. What about Watts and Tyrion?
You leave them to me. Right now, you're only down.
All right, everybody. It's time to do our jobs.
Yeah.
All of us.
Yeah. You too, baby girl.
What she said. Let's make it happen, Huntsman.
The theme song playing here on the strings is like exploding my heart, and she's like, "Yeah, you go get him. You go get him." Oh my God, yes.
Oscar,
hey, that was.
You first.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I just wanted to say
that maybe
awkward.
We should tell Ironwood.
Oh, we're okay.
We're on the same page, huh?
We're on the same page now.
He's finally choosing the truth over fear. We should do the same.
I'll tell him. I'm the one who chose to keep it from him in the first place.
RWBY! Transport's leaving!
I think you're needed elsewhere.
You're
Well,
sure?
we won't. Yeah. Oh, okay.
I've got
He's gonna tell him. Yeah, I feel like they have a good rapport, you know.
Good luck down there.
Aw. Aw. They're kind of cute, you guys. They're kind of cute.
All right, everyone. I need to stress to our new huntsmen and huntresses, we are prioritizing citizen safety over killing Grimm.
Okay. Yes. Makes sense. Ren. Hey. Hey. Aww. Trust each other. Yes. Hey. Here for you. Here for you. That's what that was about. It's a lot.
Can't be killed.
Well...
Jim told you this.
She showed us when we asked what Oz was hiding.
Why would Oz keep this from us?
Did we tell him the
People who
whole
trusted
thing
him.
about...
He was
Did
worried
we...
you would lose hope.
Did we... I don't know how much we told him.
We're sorry we kept it from you too. We didn't know who to trust.
Right.
I figured we should know before you make any sacrifices.
Decisions. Okay.
Sir?
Oh, he's not alright.
What are you gonna do?
He's not okay. He's not okay. Who would be?
All we can do for the moment is what we can to save Mantle.
Right.
That's what's in front of us.
Yes. Yes.
He'd be
Look.
proud of you. You're bringing the hope that Atlas was meant to inspire.
That's right.
The city in the sky is held to a higher standard.
You say that like you were there. Our transports are here. We should move. Oscar. No more surprises, all right?
Okay.
I'm not sure I can take it.
Oh, this man.
Both.
Yeah, for sure. Guys, we all need, we need just some rest after this. Oh, God. He took that, surprisingly well. I thought he'd lose it. Oh, ooh. Oh, look at this animation, though. Oh, my God. Oh, poop. That is a terrifyingly awesome Grim, though. Look at that.
It's time to go. You have your team
Go.
assignments.
Okay. Let's do this, guys. Come on. Let's go. He's not scared. He's got good luck.
Don't stay too long. Yeah, thanks for the tip.
Let's do this, guys. Let's do this. Yeah. Get it done. Get it done.
Try to keep up, kid.
Haha. Oh. I love how like the flash powers. That is just so with the lightning and everything.
Show off.
Loving it. Whitley. Oh God. Now he's really alone. Wait, Mom, you're his mom. Go. You're his mom.
I'll be reporting this rough treatment.
Oh, stick it. Oh, what's your name and badge number? He says. Wait a second. I know that Skip-to-Maloo. I know that. Hold on.
Oh. You're back early.
Oh my God.
We found what we've been looking for.
Ah! Oh, poop. They found what they've been looking for. I totally forgot they were still up in the mix, you guys. Totally we have so many players in this game. Oh, and it's the shop is called Dust in the Wind. The shop is called Dust in the Wind. That's like something out of Bob's Burgers right there. That is. Oh, yes, and we're getting to see this, I don't know what kind of, it's dragony, but I don't think it's like it's like some kind of dinosaur. I don't know. It's some kind of prehistoric creature. Oh, that score is real. You know, the score on this show is never to be underestimated. All right, guys. Oh, we had a lot of. I feel like the last one left me feeling like, and this one left me feeling like, yeah. That's how that left me feeling, and it's trying to play the next one because it knows I am absolutely hooked on this show. In case that wasn't evident, you guys, after 7 volumes of me losing my mind over it. All right, guys. Okay, so definitely, I'm so glad I watched those two together. Can you imagine if I was doing like one a week of these and I stopped after the first one? I'd be like, I was like in tears. And I'm not saying that's bad because I think it's good when a show evokes a range of emotions. And honestly, one of the things that makes me so invested in RWBY is that it can explore in depth some of the most heartbreaking concepts: addiction, abandonment, just take your pick, you know. But there's always, 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 always hope. And that is the message at the end of the day. And I gotta say, I'm truly proud of Ironwood. I am truly proud. I really did not know what he was made of until this episode. And I gotta say, he might get overwhelmed, but this is not taking him out of the game. And I kind of thought it would. I kind of thought when he knew the truth. We know the thing about Salem. Did he have time to tell him, like, the whole thing about, like, Salem? And it all started with the Ozma and that and the gods. And I feel like that would be a super bridge version, because I'm assuming that was, like, maybe a 5 to 7 minute conversation. I could be wrong. I don't know what the time frame on it was. But yes, he at least knows. He at least knows enough now. He knows about Salem. And I like how Salem cannot be killed were the words. And some people have pointed this out to me, that like, just because she can't be killed doesn't mean she can't be sealed somehow, rendered powerless somehow. I mean, like, there's a variety of options besides killing her that will at least get the threat level down. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's still hope, guys. You know, I mean, I think initially after we all learned this and we all kind of had to decide, I mean, I say we like I'm on the show. you know, I'm here, they're there. But our crew had to decide, like, just, are you going to keep fighting or not? And at first I almost felt like it was like a, let's just go out fighting. If we're going to go out anyway, let's go out doing the best we can. But there really is hope for nullifying her as a threat, I feel like. We don't know what that is, but, like, just because she can't be killed doesn't mean we can't render her somewhat, like, you know, not a threat. I don't know how you do that. I have no details on that, guys. I leave that to the show creators and showrunners and all that. They have done a great job so far, and I will let them work out those details. But yes, oh guys, I gotta tell you, I hate to be the person that, like, takes glee and pleasure in someone else's just, I wouldn't even say misfortune, because that was justice being done right there. But, like, oh my God, I can't tell you the wonderful feeling that washed over me as that was playing for everyone to hear. And just like Winter, and he played Winter like a fiddle, and she kind of lost her temper there. And I get where she's coming from, that she wishes she hadn't done that, but in a way, like, I think Penny has a point that, like, speaking from your heart is not a bad thing. Everything he's done to those girls, to that family, and then to be able to expose his nonsense in front of, and Weiss being, because that didn't even occur to me that she's a huntress now. She can make the arrest. Oh, I gotta say, that is justice. Oh, it was magnificent. It was magnificent. That and the sandwiches were like, oof, the highlight, the tower of finger sandwich pinwheel things. I don't know. I'm not a chef, guys. Do I look like a chef? Come on. All right. Moving on to Oscar. So there was a little moment where he said, like, you sound like you were there. And I feel like that has that had a little bit of, that hit me a little harder. I'm not exactly sure why yet, but that hit me a little harder when he said that. Oscar was magnificent. Oscar and Ruby's just tender, awkward moment. So I know a lot of different people ship Ruby with different people. I personally see sweetness and evidence to a degree in, like, all the different ships that I've heard about, like Ruby Weiss, Ruby Penny, Ruby Oscar, but I think that was, like, if you're shipping them, that was a cute moment. That was a legitimately cute moment. Maybe they're just really great friends who just are both kind of so pure that they get awkward and trip on themselves sometimes, and that's fine as well. But that was a super cute moment. I like that Ren and Nora had their little handhold moment, and it's just little moments like those that tell me, like, okay, we've had a lot of differences, but, like, it's gonna be okay. Okay, can we get to the heart of why I'm so happy besides the whole Jacques going down thing? Ironwood and his choice. I feel like he had a huge turning point in this episode to make the decision to not carry, yes, you're trying to do the right thing, but you are carrying this all on your own, which is bad for you. It's bad for your people. It's bad for Atlas. It's bad for Mantle. It's bad for the people around you. It's just bad in general. And I loved everyone kind of being there to, like, back him up, to be like, it's okay, but you're not alone in this, you know? And I feel like the gist of what he was doing was, like, particularly after facing what he faced back in Volume 3, I feel like he went into overdrive with, like, having to fix it himself, his way, as soon as possible. Nothing else gets in the way. And while that kind of focus and determination can be a good thing, this is why you need, like he was talking about checks and balances, and he's right. This is why you need people around you to be like, hey, what you're doing is good, but the way you're doing it, like, it doesn't have to be this way. And being honest with the council and being honest with Robyn. I think were tremendous decisions and huge turning points for him. And we're gonna tell them all anyway. It's that the whole point of that project is to get that word out. But I'm so glad that RWBY made the decision, like, okay, we're ready to tell him, and now he knows. Like, I was really worried about that. I was afraid that was going to come out like by accident. He was going to hear it and it was going to be like a betrayal moment, you know? Like, I'm so happy that's not what happened. We've had enough with like truth related betrayals on this show for a lifetime. All right, guys, I'm sure I will have so much more to say about it when I come back, because typically I get to just really stew and ruminate about the events and chat about them with you guys, and that definitely helps me to process everything and appreciate it even more. So, all right, guys, fantastic episodes. They definitely need to be watched together. They definitely need to be watched together, because the one left me feeling pretty, but this one was like, whoa. And I really, before I close, I'll just say, I saw the mom look at Whitley. She knows what's going on. She's not so out of it that she doesn't see exactly what is going on with each person in her family. She just has rendered herself helpless to deal with it. But that is something she can change. And I saw her look at Whitley that way. She's his mom. And then the influence is gone. The bad influence is gone. Please, he's your child. I believe he's a minor. Go to him. Go to him. It's not too late. It's not too late for her and her daughters either. It's not too late. All right, guys, I'll leave you on that that cheery note. I loved it. I hope you loved watching along with me. Oh, now I have to wait 7 more days to watch it. Oh, I'm not going to deal well with like the breaks when I'm current. I'm not going to deal with it very well, guys. I can tell you right now. So, all right, guys, as always, thank you so much for joining me today. Please be sure to join me next time, and we will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.